Now, despite cases surging in India, many shops are slowly returning to business as usual. Even though the nationwide lockdown has been extended till the end of May, all shops and marketplaces have been allowed to reopen except for malls. Neha Punya explains.
Lalit Arora reopened his shop as soon as he heard that businesses in his area could resume. His paint shop had been closed for more than 40 days, but it's not business as usual. Customers are not allowed to enter the shop, and despite efforts to enforce safe distancing, it's still tough to get them to stand at least a meter apart. But Mr. Arora says his biggest concern is that he's lost 90% of his business.
और ये जो हमारा जो काम टाइम है सब ये पीक सीजन है इस वक्त ये जो हमारा टाइम खासकर सैनिटरी का काम का तो इस वक्त 10% भी काम नहीं रह गया और अपनी लेबर भी जो है हमारी पहले 4-5 लड़के होते थे अब हम सिर्फ 2 ही लड़के बुला रहे हैं.
Like Mr. Arora, many businesses are struggling to find labor. Millions of daily wagers and informal workers, who comprise 90% of India's workforce, have fled Indian cities since March. The announcement of a sudden overnight lockdown left thousands with no jobs and no money. Those who didn't leave immediately are now heading back to their villages on special government-run trains. Experts warn that many labourers who've left Indian cities are unlikely to come back even once the lockdown ends. And not just migrant labourers, even white-collar workers say they're worried about the risks associated with returning to work.
Whatever you do, you cannot sanitize 100%. How many times will you do the sanitation of the lifts, parking areas? People who don't have transports, they are skeptical to come from metros and public transport.
If I sit in the office, I'll be, in terror that, I have to sanitize my hands, my desktop, my everything, each and every second. So I don't think so I'll be able to work, efficiently and smoothly the way I'm able to do at my place.
With the vaccine for coronavirus no certainty, experts warn that both businesses and employees will need to become more flexible and tech-savvy to survive in a post-COVID-19 world.
For a lot of small businesses, they may or may not be able to afford some of the long-term closures or the long-term suspension in business. However, for them, cost optimizing through remote working, through less physical space, could be a way to ensure survival.
Already struggling to survive, Lalit Arora says he doesn't have enough capital to move his business online. He's hoping that once the lockdown is lifted entirely, business will pick up again. But experts warn Indian businesses could take more than 2 years to recover, and with a second wave of infections possible over the next month, businessmen like Mr. Arora are bracing themselves for more setbacks in the immediate future. Neha Punya, CNA, New Delhi.